Hi, I'm Tom. My daughter and I have been talking about doing a podcast together, and where do you start? You have to have something to talk about. What do you talk about? What do you call a podcast? There's so many things going on in the world right now. There's lots to talk about. So the question that comes to my mind is, what difference would my opinion make? Because really that's what it comes down to is just observation and opinion. I have my ideas about why I think things are the way that they are, but they're just ideas. I have some beliefs in things, but they've changed over the years, and I know that belief is subject to change because it's based on a thought. Experience is the best teacher, really. And so we can talk about experiences that we've had. But what is it that causes the fire, the energy to come up inside a person that makes them so excited about certain things? To me, that's fascinating. I wake up in the mornings and one of the first thoughts that I have, that I've had for a while, is I didn't breathe myself into existence. So maybe it's not me making all this happen. So what happened? Tom McAllen, the guy you see before you now, is a culmination of all the experiences that I've ever had. But I'm not the author of the experiences. So am I the author of the opinions that I have, or the direction my life has taken? I challenge myself with those thoughts. I know that I'm a liberal thinker. I know that for me, there are things that I support. Black Lives Matter, that's one of them. I support rights for everybody, especially those who are denied the rights because of the particular way that they are, through no fault of their own, or maybe because they're blessed in certain ways. Specifically, I think we have to pay more attention to rights for people who are disenfranchised by our society, that are outside the norm, or what we think of as the norm. So, I support rights for gay people, LGBTQ. I support that. I also support the right for everybody in this country and around the world to have the right to their own existence and their own thoughts, their own belief processes, even people I don't agree with. Because I know that whatever created this experience for me, authored it, is authoring it for them too. Now, I do also know that we're given many opportunities in our lives for our minds to open and expand. And sometimes the energy pushes us toward a new choice, a different opinion, which will change our experience. And there's many examples of that throughout history, people changing their minds. So it's fascinating to me. Now, one thing I do know is that no matter what I think or believe, it's not my job to convince you of anything. What to believe, what to think, how to process the information that's given to you. But I do believe there's opportunity for us to come together. I know one thing for sure, is that the experience of whatever God is the experience of love. And really that's a word that can't fully define being in the presence of whatever authored all this. It's a beautiful experience, and I know many people have had the experience. I've had it a few times. It changes everything. That love is overwhelming. It's for everybody and everything. It doesn't separate out people based on who they are, who they think they are, what color their skin is, what they believe, or even what they've done. It's present and loving us all the time. If I could, I would give that experience to everyone. It'd be incredible if people coming from different places, belief over here and a belief over here, and the moment they come to clash, instead that energy took over and helped them see that they're not too different, that we came from the same place, and that the reality is that love is present in that moment even. And if we can shut the mind down, become quiet just for a moment, breathe in the presence of the author, I guess. See beyond our beliefs and ideas and whatever energy is present in that moment, and see the other as love. I challenge myself with that a lot, and I don't do a very good job most of the time, but I have gotten better at keeping my mouth shut. I have gotten better at not doing as much harm as I did when I was younger, or trying not to. I make mistakes, we all do. But we're all given the opportunity, hopefully, to correct those and to admit when we're wrong. I also know that when I was younger that I had the energy to take action on things that I thought were wrong, and I still have that energy. I mean, I marched in the Black Lives Matter march in Oklahoma City with my daughter, and it felt good. It felt good. I'd do it again. I probably will do it again. So I don't know what all this means other than I'm going to come on here occasionally and talk and just see what comes out of my mouth. That's what the energy wanted to do today. So that's what I'm doing. If you see this, I would love to have some comments about what you think. And I hope you know I love you. That's all that matters to me right now. And we'll talk about different things. Well, I may just be talking to myself, but, I wanted to see how this goes. There's so many subjects that we're going to throw out there. Hopefully Anna will do this with me at some point, because she's 18, I'm 59, so our experiences are pretty different. She's beautiful. I love the way she thinks, and I love how much she cares about everybody, and especially cares about her friends. She has a beautiful heart. One thing we know in this world is that if you have a beautiful heart, it takes courage to share it. It takes courage to be vulnerable, because you're going to get attacked. There's just energy out there that wants to find fault with everything. So the next time I come on, maybe with Anna, it may just be me, but we'll talk about something. If you leave a comment or a subject in the comments, I'll talk about that and just see what comes up. And I'd love to hear what you have to say, because you matter as much as I do. Remember, love is love, and it's for you and me, and it's present in everything. So we'll talk to you soon, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I love you.